Jason, but if you had to narrow it down to one thing, what's the one thing that really concerns you about him? And you two young gentlemen up there are going to be pretty busy against him too, if you could comment after Ellis.
Can't give you one thing. You know, when you think about the football team, it's skill, speed, and balance. And when you think about Jameis Winston, there's not one thing. He can make any throw on the field. I think he's a great leader and a tremendous leader for a young player. He's obviously been, I think, handled things extremely well. The pressure of going undefeated, if you've never done it before, it's different. And each game it mounts, and some people can't handle it. The recent weeks have shown that. But he's been their leader, even as a redshirt freshman. And the other thing is his mobility. When he doesn't make that throw, his mobility just puts you in a very tough situation. When he gets out of the pocket, he can run the ball, and he's got great vision downfield. So I can't answer your question with that one thing.
Guys, if you'd like to respond, same question.
It's pretty much the same thing that Coach said. I mean, with our game plan, I feel like, you know, when we execute and do our jobs, I feel like we can keep him, you know, outside his comfort zone. With our front four, I mean, I don't think he's seen the front four he's about to face on January 6th. It's a complete different front four that he's ever faced. And with our secondary, I don't think he's seen the secondary that he's seen all year. With our secondary, it's completely different from all the other leagues he played in. I mean, we just ready to play. I mean, and execute Coach Ellis Johnson's game plan.
I think he's a well-profound athlete. You know, I mean, he is the Heisman winner, and you know, with that goes great attributes. And he brings a lot to the table for his team. You know, he offered them the leadership role, and he's the guys on his team believe in him. You know, they go up and make unbelievable plays for him. I think the thing is, like my teammate said, to get him out of his comfort zone and have him rattle early. I think it's going to be a great day for us.
We'll go in the right, second row.
With the way you guys, my question's for players. With the way your last couple games ended, some people are calling you guys a team of destiny. Do you guys believe in destiny? Is that a thing you guys believe in?
I mean, you know, you can call it kind of what you want, man. I heard a lot of things also. You know, I think, you know, it is destiny that we're here in this position. You know, I think God put us in position to make those plays like that for a reason. And you know, it's been a great season, one with a lot of stories that are gonna live forever. And I'm proud to be a part of it. I really wouldn't want to have it no other way.
We'll go to the far left on the aisle.
This question is for Coach Johnson, and if I can get a player to respond. You all have finished strong, played well in close games. You shut out Missouri in the fourth quarter, held Alabama to just a touchdown. Can you expand more on what it takes and how you all are able to finish so strong at the end of games?
One of the contributing factors is we play a lot of players in the box. If you look at our football team, we've not had a dominant single player in that area. Our secondary deserves a lot of credit. We've lost some really good players along the way, and we've played without a lot of depth. But up front, we've rotated a lot of players, and I think that's helped us be a better fourth quarter team. We have not been, by all standards, a really good defense this year. I think part of it's because we're in a new system. These guys have gone through 3 different systems in 3 different years. We've been inconsistent at times, and you put that on me. But we've always known how to play in the moment. When there's a play on the line, we've been good on third down, we've been good in the red zone, we've been good in the fourth quarter, we've made critical stops at critical times, and I think that's a credit to our players. But if I could, you know, reiterate that one issue, we play a lot of players in the box with our front and our linebackers, and I think it's really helped us in the fourth quarter when we've had to make stops and had to make critical plays.
I think playing in the fourth is probably one of the biggest things our team like to do. Being a team that, you know, we're trying to put ourselves in this position, we knew we had to be a great fourth quarter team. And, you know, that at the end of the game, has been ending in unique fashion for us, and we've been trying to make dominant plays in that quarter to put ourselves in position to win those games. I think, like Coach Johnson said, our front seven, who has been tremendous for us in the fourth, just been destroying linemen and destroying offensive plays. And Coach Johnson has been putting us in great plays that allow us to be disruptive in the fourth quarter. And I think that's paid a lot of dividends to our fourth quarter winnings.
We'll go in the center on the left aisle.
Ellis Randy Sanders has been around in the SEC a long time, just as you have. Can you talk a little bit about your history with him and facing a guy like that?
I've known Randy a long time, obviously, Tennessee, Kentucky, and now Florida State. But we've coached against each other many, many times. And when you've been in it 39 years, you've coached against a lot of people many times. I've got a lot of other really good friends on that staff, and I've actually worked with defensive coordinator Jeremy Pruitt, was our GA under me at Alabama, and unbelievable coach. Could tell him as a young guy he was going to be a great coach, and he's obviously proven to be so. And Jay Graham, the running back coach, one of the best recruiters in the nation. A lot of folks will remember him as a player at Tennessee, but we worked together at South Carolina. But this is probably the 8th or 9th time I've had the opportunity to coach against Jimbo, Rick Trickett, one of the best offensive line coaches in America. Just a great staff, and obviously the results show that they do have good coaches. It's been a lot of fun, and on all my time, I've enjoyed a lot of things about a lot of my stops. But I have to say, that playing competing in the SEC is different. When the situation occurred at Southern Miss and I had opportunity to jump back in this conference, it was exciting. When I took a head coaching job at the Citadel and decided it was time to move on, I had an opportunity to go back to the SEC. It's always been that, I guess, that lure to go back and coach against the best coaches and undoubtedly play against week in and week out the best players in America. And I hope that slate is going to help us, iron sharpens iron. There's a little saying Coach Harbison always says. And I think our schedule and our slate that we play is going to make us a better football team in the end.
We'll go to the far left.